Hello there guys, so the last time in the anime, Takumi bought two slaves from Mulan Trading Company. One was a human named Maria, and the second was an elf named Sophia. But she had one ear cut off. One leg and one arm wasn't working well, and she had a curse that prevents her from using magic. She was defective in every way, but Takumi knew she was powerful. Then, back at home, he gave them separate rooms even though they were slaves, and even let them use the bath first and cooked a meal for them. So Sophia got worried, because back when filling out the info at company, Takumi had left his personal information blank, like his surname and native land. So she spied on Takumi and saw him cutting himself up with poison and saying something about Maria. Worried for her friend, she tried to stop him and passed out because her curse chips on her strength as well. So Takumi heals her and lifted her curse. Then later told Sophia that he was just frustrated that Maria threw some of his stuff away. As for cutting himself up with poison was to level up his light magic skill. Sophia saw her mistake and decided to serve Takumi with her heart. And Maria was on cloud 9 watching the cool drama outside, because Sophia looked like a prince proposing to the princess. Well anyways, Takumi completed the order of modern toilet, and felt it's about time to go see the world up close, find new materials, and explore. He decided to take Sophia along as bodyguard and thought Maria should take care of the home. So Maria got down thinking she's useless, so she started giving the puppy dog eyes. And Takumi decided to take a look at her stats. Surprisingly enough, she had good stats that could make her a battle maid. So Sophia asked Takumi to take Maria along, because she could teach her magic and fights. Hearing that, Takumi agreed, but first he had to make weapons for them. Sophia listed she wants all sorts of weapons, and Maria was down with short knife or sword, but it won't work on larger animals, so Sophia tells her to bring a spear as well. Then, as the order was decided, Takumi began smithing, and Sophia began training Maria with the spear. Then Takumi finished his work and got a bunch of level-up notifications. Then he casts auto repair and enhance attack spell on weapons. Then next was short blade, and it was perfect to hide at thighs. But after everything was done, Takumi remembers girls would need dress, but for that he needs measurements of the girls. So to solve that problem, Takumi brings out dummy models of the girls. That was a perfect replica of the girls, so measurements were done. Then Takumi adds in his own touch in designing, and after a few weeks his dream-made outfit turns out to be perfect. But Sophia wonders where he got their measurements from. Maple was about to spill the beans, and Takumi changed the subjects to weapons. Girls got what they asked for. So Takumi gave them rings that will come in handy, as they are enchanted. Now with everything was finished, Takumi first registered the girls for adventure license, and they started from H rank. Takumi registered their party as well, and find some H or G rank job in the guild board. Sophia thought its way to low, but Takumi wasn't trying to rise in ranking. But looking at girls, some goons of D rank set their sight on them. Takumi got in between even though he was scared, but he didn't want the goons to lay their hands on the girls. So Takumi simply used enchantment on himself when the dude punched him. So that dude got his hand broken, and their guild master saw this and thought Takumi did it. But the receptionist tells the whole truth that those guys were making trouble. So guild master called him in office to know how he broke that guy's hand off. And Takumi opened up. He just used alchemist enchantment to harden his body, which reminds the receptionist guy that Takumi did want to join the alchemist guild at first. Anyways, guild master saw that having two beautiful women in party will attract trouble, so they have to promote Takumi to D rank at least. And for that, receptionist guy had already knew some perfect job at hand for promotion. Sophia and Maria were good to go, so they took the job of hunting down goblins, kobolds, and finding some herbs. And their Maple warned them about 4 goblins ahead. So Sophia took care of 2, and left the other 2 for Takumi and Maria. Takumi had noticed there were many kobold and goblins in the area, surpassing their job request. So Sophia came to the conclusion that there might be a goblin general in the area. It's C-rank monster, and requires 5 D-rank parties to take care of it. So Takumi considered backing out, but Sophia believes that if they use an area-based spell to launch an all-out attack, they might kill them all. Sophia and Maria were confident, but suddenly Maple said she was about to evolve, so Takumi sent her to his pocket dimension. Girls were taken aback, but Takumi said he got this skill when his space-time magic leveled up, And now they have to go without Maple, and Sophia was still fine with it. There were 300 or 400 in the area, yet they got ready, and on Sophia's call they used their area-based spell to thin out their number. But the Goblin General and Goblin Knights were still remaining, and they charged right at them. Takumi used fire skill, and after a wrought fight, they killed them all. It was quite a shock, so receptionist called them to office, and Guild Master tried to knock some sense of what they did, but Maple pushed him back as she finished her evolution. Maria was happy for her, and receptionist decided to promote Takumi to E rank, and Sophia and Maria will be at F. Then, the next day Maria asked for some scrap clothes, and Takumi decided to give Spider silk, but silk is luxurious, so she declined. Well, she needed that to make some undergarments for Sophia and herself, and Takumi was curious how she could make it with scrap clothes. So Myra drew the design to show him. It was ancient. So Takumi showed a modern one. Maria got excited to see how this turns out, but Maple called Takumi because Papek was here. He came with an invitation that he received for Takumi. It came directly from the lord of the town. It's the same person Papek described who would hide Takumi's light skill from the Holy Empire. So Takumi couldn't refuse and went over to meet Lord Bolton. He was beyond happy that the town sanitation had improved, preventing disease from breaking out. Bolton seems like a humble guy, and he again thanked Takumi for dealing with that Goblin General. But he warned Takumi that Sidonia shouldn't know about his skill. After that Maple brought the order Takumi had placed, he had to do a lot of sewing to make those underwear for the girls. And the girls were quite flushed and happy to try them on if Takumi likes it. But Takumi got shy and ran off, and girls saw that Takumi is a coward. But our episode 4 ends right there, so stay tuned to watch another episode of this anime. And for that, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to receive the latest updates. Till then, take care.